how you can make counter arguments. Okay? So first, when I speak up here, please stop me at any time if there's something you don't understand. Okay? I would be very happy if you raise your hand and say, Stan, please stop, I don't understand this. Right? Okay. So, the game of debating is about convincing the other side of your conclusion. Okay? So when we prepare our speech, it's going to be a backwards process. This is the thing we want them to be convinced of, but it's, we call it the conclusion because it's the final thing in our argument. This is the first thing we think of, right? Let's say with Luke, he said, who's better than Luke? Messi is better than Ronaldo. That was his conclusion. So his conclusion is defended by, it's backed up by other facts, other points that came before it. Okay? These are called premises. Okay? Well, there's one premise and then there can be another premise here. So premises, you can have as many as you like, as much as time would allow you to. These are statements that come before your conclusion and they support your conclusion. Imagine a house, okay? These are the foundations of a house. If you have good premises, then you follow very nicely into your conclusion and you sound convincing. So that means if you want to attack the other person's argument, right? You want to disprove their conclusion. You want to say, this guy, he's saying some wrong things. Then you can attack the premise. You say, this premise is unacceptable. It's wrong, right? That's one way you can counter or rebut the opponent. Another way is you can show that the premise does not lead into the conclusion, right?
Even if it's true.
Even if the premise is true. For example, let's say Eric believes that Ronaldo is better than Messi, okay? And he cites a reason, Ronaldo scored more goals than Messi, right? That is a premise. Ronaldo scored more goals than Messi, and then he's saying that
because Ronaldo scores more goals.
Because he scored more goals, Ronaldo's better. Now, what if I said, no, you're wrong, because, right? I say you're wrong, like Eric is wrong, and that Messi is better than Ronaldo because he has stupid looking long hair. Right? Maybe he really does have stupid looking long hair. That would make it a true premise. But the conclusion doesn't follow from the premise. Do you guys understand? Right?
It's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant. Yeah. So
I think Eric is going mad about this.
he might.
No, I have stupid long hair. I agree.
You
It's
too.
true.
Okay.
Yeah, my hair is his hair, man.
So now that you understand, right, that your entire argument is just based off of, firstly, you need to start with a conclusion, then you need to find your premises, right? Often we don't start with premises because we don't know what they are. You want to think, oh, what do I believe in? And then why do I believe in those things, right? Okay, so when you are going to start preparing for your argument, the first thing you want to do is understand the topic, understand the question. And you have to do that by researching, okay? How do you research? You're going to have questions about the topic because you don't understand, right? So I want you to ask questions and try to get them answered. Okay? So there's going to be maybe certain words or phrases in the topic that you don't understand. So you can either ask Luke, me, Eric, or you can talk to your friends, or you can look it up on the internet. Okay? Yeah. So I want you understand the topic and its relevant ideas, and then discuss with other people. Or, you know, if you don't want to, you can just think with yourself, I guess. So, you will have to pick a side, okay? And when you pick a side, let's say, you know, we have Ronaldo versus Messi, okay? This is the question of who is better, okay? Is it Ronaldo's better than Messi, or is it Messi's better than Ronaldo? Right? You pick a side. Now, usually, when you're in a debate competition, you don't get to pick a side, okay? But in real life, you will have a side that you're on. So, when you are on a side, right, when you make your speech, the first thing you're going to want to tell people is your conclusion. You're going to say, we believe, or I believe, that Ronaldo is better than Messi, okay? Or you can say, we don't think Messi is better than Ronaldo, right? We oppose the idea that Messi is better than Ronaldo, or we think it's ridiculous, it's funny and stupid to say Messi is better than Ronaldo. Okay? Yeah. And then you brainstorm. Brainstorming means thinking about why you believe it. You want to discover your premises. Right? So what Luke did was he thought about what makes someone a better football player than another. And then he found that assists make you better, or goals make you better, or having many World Cups make you a better player. Those are his premises, right? And you need to come up with your premises and reason that those premises lead into the conclusion, right? To defend your premises, because there are premises that are built on top of other premises, you might need to use examples, okay? Examples and evidence. Evidence. So, a really good form of evidence is statistics. Can everybody see that? Right? Statistics.
Does everyone know what that means?
Statistics are numbers, real, proven, accepted to be true numbers, such as Ronaldo has this many goals, Messi has this many goals. And because it's very easy to say one number is larger than the other, it is then very easy to say this player is better than this other player. Right? So, another example of evidence is anecdotes. So stories, right? You can say, I found that it's just more fun for me to watch Messi, and that's why Messi is a better player to me. That's not the most compelling reason, but it still is a reason, right? So with that argument, right, I said Messi is more fun to watch, therefore he's better. The premise is that a better player must be fun for me to watch. So, if you were on the other side of the argument, you would say, that's a terrible argument, because I find Ronaldo more fun to watch. But that doesn't mean Ronaldo is objectively, universally a better player. Okay? So, that's pretty much all there is going into making an argument. We will now go through one or two examples. I have two questions here. I'll let you guys pick which one. Do you have an eraser?
It's in the box.
Okay. Does anybody... Okay, I have a question. Do you guys want a very easy topic, or do you want a slightly more challenging topic? This is the time for you to talk.
Raise your hand or talk.
Yeah. Easy?
Right.
Or
Let's go easy slash.
okay. So, banning mobile devices. Let's say at school?
Ban.
No phones at school.
No phones at school. Yes?
I wonder which side you
Or-
will choose.
No. Okay? So, first thing we need to do is understand the question. What does it mean to ban? Right? Not allowed to, yeah. Right. But not allowed to what? Not allowed to bring, not allowed to have,
Not allowed to use.
Right? It's up to you. If the question does not define what banning means, you can specify, you can say what banning really means, right? Maybe Tommy says banning just means you can't use it during class, right? Or maybe Augie would say you can't even bring it to school at all. Those are two different premises which might lead to different conclusions, right? Mobile devices, I assume we all know what this is. This is your phone, your smartphone. Some might say your tablet and your laptop are also mobile devices, right? I'm pretty sure school is a pretty obvious thing, right? So we don't have to define what that is. And so now we understand what does it mean to ban mobile devices. So now we brainstorm after we pick a side, right? So I have several points that I can give you as examples. Maybe you say that you should ban mobile devices at school because mobile devices are distracting, right?
What other reasons can the class give?
So, this is a point, it's a premise to supporting this. But you, as listeners, when you hear me say this, you should be asking, why? Why are mobile devices distracting? Maybe you don't think that mobile devices are distracting, right? So then it is my job as a good debater to answer your question before you even ask it, right? I will need to say why mobile devices are distracting, right? Maybe it's got a lot of noise, right? Like your phone rings in class, or it's got video games that students might want to play instead of working in class, right? So this is reasoning and using examples and evidence to support a premise which supports the conclusion. Right, so I say students might be distracted by the noise and might not focus in class due to their video games, and for that reason we should ban mobile devices at school so that students can focus. So that last thing I said there, students can focus, that's actually another premise, right? If you don't accept this premise, if you say, I don't care, I don't need students to focus, right? I just want students to have fun, right? Then you don't have to ban mobile devices, right? Yeah, so,
Quickly, who's for and against this one? Tommy, would you be banning mobile devices at school, yes or no?
No.
Are you? Edward,
Right.
yes or no?
Edward?
Yes or no?
Do you want me to ban your phone at school?
Yes?
You would ban, okay. So you don't get to use your phone at school.
Yes or no? Do you think students should be allowed to take phones at school? Yeah, that's fine. Do you think? You're on the no side?
No to banning or no to mobile devices?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Okay.
And what do you think?
No banning.
No banning?
No banning, okay.
Yeah. I think no banning.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So, there are good reasons to why we shouldn't ban mobile devices. I have some of them in here, but I will save them. Alright?
Do you want to ask them?
Yeah. That's it. Oh,
Can we think of any good reasons then?
why don't you want to bear mobile devices at school?
Why do you want
Why do you want
to take your phone